Hi guys. At the last second I decided to go live. Oh well, it happens. Trying to see if we can get some actual light in here. So, yes, I've been going on about dreams lately. But you know what? I like to go with the flow. And I've always felt that the dreams were real. Not just because they felt real, because we got to take into account that them feeling real should actually mean something to us. How can we literally just shake something off that feels so intense, get up and go to work? I mean, we are so programmed, it's just crazy. Come on. Like, I suddenly feel like there's a hair in my eye. Um, yeah, so I like to hear back from people about dreams. We're giving dreams a new name also. Sorry, I just ah sorry. It suddenly is, one little hair can drive you nuts. So yeah. So that's another thing. And I'm gonna try to keep on topic, but there's a reason why words are created, because words are codes. And when I did the research, looking up things about dreams, just out of curiosity, you know, you can't really find any real stuff about dreams. All you find is someone's interpretation, or, someone trying to sell you something. You're not really seeing the reality of the fact that when you're in a dream how real it feels. Come on, people. Don't let your programming override what, that intensity. And again, I understand a lot of people have really bad dreams. I've had some bad dreams. You want to hear a bad dream that I had? And even though I still understand the realness of a dream, can you imagine as a child having this dream? You're lying in bed, and even in the dream I was lying in bed, which is interesting. But in this dream, I woke up in the dream and there was a aquarium of snake. Even now, I mean, I really can't go there for too long, people, but it was there, and they decided to get into the bed with us. Me and my grandma. I slept with my grandma at the time. That's the only place I could either sleep there or on the sofa. So it must have been the night I slept there in the dream. In the dream. Um, so I got out and went in real life to my parents' room and told them what was happening. They thought I was nuts. But can you imagine this dream as a child? This is the kind of dream that you get that makes you not want to ever close your eyes and go to sleep again. And of course, what does it do? It scars you, it traumatizes you. But it's like there's a reason why we don't want to remember our dreams. It's because they're connected to a level of reality that's trying to keep you from the freedom of a real dream life. Of a real, yeah. So that is the connection. That is why we're taught that they have to have meanings, and, oh, that sounds fun, but it's not real. Go off to work and be a little slave. Yeah. So the regular dreams, the ones that we've had automatically, and every time we've closed our eyes, are connected to a realm of physicality. And so I've just learned this, right? I really have to find a place to put this. It's hard to hold. Um, but it makes sense to me as to why it's so easy to discount a dream. And there have been how many years have we heard that they're just symbolic, and and they don't they mean a certain thing, and only that thing. Oh no, it just means this coded thing. This, you know, don't worry about it. It's just a dream. Okay? So there is the manipulation of it's not important, or it's a code, and so it's not something to concern yourself with. Hello? It's your real life. So you want to get to a state of controlling what it is that you're doing in your dreams, where you're going in your dreams. So, okay, so our level that we, and see, it's individual. I can't say everyone comes in at this level. There are people who come here prepared and know, and I believe those are probably the people, like the people that I've met are like, oh man, I fly in my dreams and I do this. And I don't think it's a matter of even taking the time to do the lucid dreaming experiments or to learn the out of body experiences, which is all good. But I think some people come here prepared and they already know that they can go further and do more in their dreams than the most of us do. And even just being open as a child, you have a little more excitement about it all. Of course, again, if you run into nightmares, and see, these nightmares are put in there to keep you again from realizing the reality of it all. It's like, wait a minute, this person's getting too free. Let's just dab them with something to scare them, And I know I'm going to be putting some information on these links. And I just want people to understand that there's so much more out there. And so while I'm waiting for people to come in and talk and ask questions, so, okay, you're thinking, well, yeah, okay. What if I believe that my dreams are reality? What's going on here? This daylight, what's going on when my eyes are open, So this world is it's not really complicated, but I noticed something this morning as I was driving, how the roads, first, the roads are horrible, okay, but that's just but it occurred to me, why do we even have roads? Why do we have this concrete? Why? And you think, well, it's because the cars need a softer place to roll. And, if it's just grass, there's gravel and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, perhaps it's just logic. You want something smooth to drive on. But also, when you're putting this fake stuff on the real grass and the real dirt, you're like pushing down the natural energy of the planet. You're like squishing Mother Nature, because we need to put stinky cars on you. We're gonna cover you up, and we're gonna put this tar that smells and probably kills everything in the area when they're putting it out. And it half kills the people that are doing the work, let alone what it's being put on. And so what we're doing is we're pushing down Mother Nature and saying, we don't need you. We want to drive on you. So not only are we going to drive on you, but we're going to kill as much as possible on you and then drive on you. Okay? So it's a matter of pushing down Mother Nature with all these big concrete buildings and all these roads. And everyone's like, whoa, that's progress. Is it really? Is it really progress? Or is it just another way to say, we don't need you, Mother Nature. We're fine on our own. And then when it rains and storms, we're all huddled in our garages going, oh no, Mother Nature is angry with us. It's like, well, if she was angry, she would have been angry a long time ago. Whole nother topic. But anyway, so the reality of this reality, as Tesla said, it's energy and vibrations. Right. So energy and vibrations are things that can be manipulated. Yeah, probably most everything can be manipulated, of course. But this reality, long history of manipulation. Long, from the beginning, I would imagine, from the beginning. So I'm going to just give you some, I see it's getting a little long. I'm going to give you some things to research when you come upon this video. To learn about this reality. Created reality. This illusion. Think computer programs and think Anunnaki and the Queen of Orion and her crazy sons, and I hate saying that, Inky, Enlil, Marduk, Anu, all these words that they use. I think they use these words in Assassin's Creed. I actually am going to play that game so I can figure out what the heck's going on in our reality. Because I think it's really connected. All right, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to do a regular video. If I can figure out how to close this out. Let's see. So I really don't remember.